This is actually so cozy. I'm in my like bathrobe by the fire. Ah, yes. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Hello turkeys. So originally I was just gonna put a bunch of clips from the concert or from the mass just put together, but I decided to sit down and talk to you a little bit more about a festival of 9 lessons and carols. Wow, so this is actually the 10th annual year festival. What? Huh, so that means I was like part of the first few. Weird. So anyways, yeah, this is an annual tradition put on by the vocal program at Carter, and usually it is held in a church, so it is a real like community effort. So there are 9 lessons, and they talk about like just Jesus and like prophets foretelling Jesus, and the angel Gabriel like telling Mary like, hey, you're gonna have the Lord Savior, and she was like, I mean, sure. And it goes like way back. Like even the first lesson is God tells sinful Adam that he has lost the life of paradise and that his seed will bruise the serpent's head. And it starts off pretty intense, but interspersed throughout the lessons are carols. And it's the whole choir singing a lot of different carols. And what is really cool about this is that most of the carols like stay the same, so there are a lot of like classics. And it's nice because when you're going back, like if you have been part of the choir, or even if you have been going and seeing like your friends or your siblings like perform, you will be familiar with the songs and you'll like look forward to some. And if you were part of the choir, then you will know all the harmonies and know everything, and it's just really nice. There was one year where we went and we knew all the harmonies, and there were like a lot of us, so we were all singing it together, and then people were looking at us like, wait a minute, like you're doing the harmonies, like what, how are you doing this? And we're like, yeah, we went here, that's why we're so extra. And it means that if you ever want to perform with them, then it's pretty easy because you already know like what songs they're singing and stuff. I just took clips of some of my favorites, the ones that sound the best. Really they're like crowd favorites. So the first song that I have is one of my faves, like just Christmas carols in general, like Away in a Manger has always been like really special to me. I don't really know why. I guess because it's like, it's really sweet, you know, just that image of like Jesus in the manger, and yeah, just being there, being a babe. But this version is so beautifully arranged, and it's really nice. So this song, A Babe Is Born, everyone loves because of the organ part, and it's just like, it's like so interesting. It gets you pumped too. It's just one of those, yeah. And I also like the ending of the song because it's just like, ah, and then you're done. It's like, okay, cool. The lamb, and it kind of starts off really creepy. It turns into something like really beautiful, and it is somber, but it's just four-part harmony, but it's so beautiful, so nicely arranged, and it just it like goes along so nicely. I'm so bad at explaining this, but like, yeah, just listen, you'll get it. This song we call the Bibel Ave because it's by Franz Bibel. It's like 6 minutes long, but it's so beautiful. Like, the chords are just so nice. And if you are in grade 12, you are part of the chamber choir that does like another little section, and it's like, it's kind of like the combined choir like calling out to us and us calling back to them, and it's like, it's pretty cool. So when you get to grade 12, like, it's just one of the things that you get to do, and it sounds really good, and everyone like loves it. I still love it like all these years later. And then at the end, I didn't get clips of this, even though I kind of should have. The alumni go up, and this year there was like a pretty big group. It's usually like the class that like just graduated comes back and then they're like, woo, I'm part of the choir. But some of us who have been out of school for 5 years go back and we still sing, and it's still like just as wonderful. And it's so nice to just be up there like among the choir and listening to everything around you, because like as much as I love being in the audience and like listening to everyone, it's just, there's something so special about actually being in the choir and having the sound like surround you. It's just so, it's very special. That was my lessons and carols experience. I caught up with a friend that I haven't seen for a while, so that's really nice. And I got a chance to actually speak to my former teachers. As you can tell from the Christmas concert Vlogmas, I love Mr. Wong and Mr. Hauser. And I got to give Mr. Hauser a hug, and I got to talk to Mr. Wong. So thank you so much for joining me on day 20 of Vlogmas. Wow, we're getting close. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 21. There's not much going on that day.